Throw to a deer. You ready? No. 1, 2.
We especially feel grateful that we can show our children that the yeshiva and migdalos mean so much to us.
Because these are places and experiences that have shaped us in so many ways in terms of our commitment to the Jewish tradition and to the Masorah, and to show them the place. This is a Beit Midrash that has meant something to me. This is a Beit Midrash that has meant something to Shiffy.
I remember when I got to college right after Migdalos, myself and my Migdalos co-bogrot, we felt like we had gone through something so unique together. When it came time to slichot, we said, we have to have slichot. We have to be up all night singing. That's just what you do. And we made slichot, and night after night we would sing. And
one of my favorite memories from yeshiva was actually when my dad used to come to visit yeshiva. My dad is a boger. We learned so much together, and I really felt that sort of intergenerational connection to the yeshiva by having the ability to sit in the yeshiva and to learn with my father.
I felt that learning in a Beit Midrash that was designed for Israelis and Americans really gave me that unique experience. A few times during the year, they actually would have Yom Iyun focusing on issues in Israeli society, and we would talk about those issues in the Beit Midrash. And I think that was very impactful to see that issues of culture and Israeli society.
When Noam and Shiffy came back from Israel, what was new for me was the introduction to Migdalos. Shiffy teaching me Migdalos songs in my parents' kitchen, and I remember that love of Migdalos being first instilled in me then.
All the influences in our lives, that of our families and our parents, but also the institutions that we were lucky to be a part of. And for us, Gush and Migdalos, and the example that they set of how you could serve Klal Yisrael in like a really meaningful way.
The windows of the Beit Midrash are open to the world. On campus, we have that opportunity to open up the doors of the Center of Torah Learning and make the connection alongside the students between the Beit Midrash, the Beit Knesset, to what's going on in their classes and in the secular college environment.
Shiffy is a very learned woman, and I think she's always been very dedicated. Is just very important for the Jewish community to have those role models of scholarly women and of women who have dedicated their lives to Talmud Torah and to making a meaningful impact in their role to the Jewish community.
For many of these students, for all their lives, they've been in Jewish environments, they've been in Jewish institutions, they've been in Jewish schools. When they get to college is the first time without this kind of religious life infrastructure, there'd be a gap. They should know that we're here for them, that our home is here for them, and that our home can be a base for them. And we were people who we knew they could come to if they needed anything or if they had a problem.
They're so excellent at understanding that their role is kind of just to facilitate excellent life, Jewish life on campus, and to meet the needs of the students.
On Friday night, you have 250 people davening Kabbalah Shabbos, and everyone's into it. And then Saturday morning, you have a lot of people there for Minyan and Kiddush afterwards. And then Shabbos afternoon, people are learning, people are there for Shalosh Shudas, and it's really kind of everyone. The learning and the davening are part of that too. I think just to go a little bit deeper on the davening, every year I know it's a highlight to everyone.
We're walking away from our time here with a lot of excitement and confidence in the future of the American Jewish community. The hundreds of students we've had the opportunity to interact with over these past few years are people who are going to go on to do great things in their professional lives, but also for the Jewish community. And to have some small part in that and watching them grow and develop on campus, that's a very special opportunity for us.
Say that, we can be religious.
I think the opportunity that I have teaching in Mayanot in a high school that sends girls to Migdalos, and then also working on campus, it gives me a special opportunity to stay in touch with Rabbanit Esti Rosenberg. I get to see her and other members of the Beit Midrash at interviews that they might conduct in high school, and then she comes to visit the Migdalos Bogrot on campus, and it's helped me keep up the connection.
When we look around at all the people who are impacting the Jewish world today in positions of religious leadership, so many of them are Bogrim and Bogrot of Gush and of Migdalos. I think that is just a testament to how much the yeshiva plays a pivotal role in producing the next generation of Jewish leaders.
אנחנו עושים עלייה בקיץ.
לא נכון!
In Migdalos, there was a focus on the intellectual piece of learning Torah, but also on the emotional connection that we had to Torah. And I think that excitement towards Torah learning stayed with me in my learning in college and graduate school and in my studies to be a Yoetzet halacha, and really to this day. And I hope to pass that on to others in the different environments that I work in.
We wish you a tremendous mazel tov on the honor tonight. We wish we could be there with you to celebrate. We're sad, honestly, for the Colombian Bardo community that you're no longer going to be there leading them, but we're excited for everything that you're going to bring to your new jobs in Israel. We can't wait to have you close by, Shiffy, to have you visiting the Beit Midrash, and we look forward to welcome you to Israel with open arms.
The Yeshivat HaRetzion empire was made for a couple like you. Noam, having learned in yeshiva, Shiffy, I remember teaching you in Migdalos. And every time I hear reports about all the great work you're doing, it fills me with so much pride to be part of both of your education, both of your background, and to just hear and see the type of influence you're both having.
Shiffy and Noam, we're very, very proud of you, and I really think you deserve this honor that you're getting tonight for the amazing work of being a role model for our potential students in teaching Gemara and Ma'anot in such a high level, and for your beautiful work that you have done in Bonn and in Columbia with our alumni. I really think that you represent exactly what Migdalos believes. And now even you're making Aliyah. We are here waiting for you, very, very proud of you, and I'm very, very happy to honor you together with our students, our alumni, and the staff of Migdalos.